Hey, join me on a beautiful day here in Colorado. Anyways, so as I go for a nice little walk here with my kiddo way out there somewhere on his bike, I know where he's at, so don't worry. Just kind of wanted to bring something up, kind of talk about something. So let me know if you guys are with me on this one. If not, hey, cool. I don't mind being alone. But I think it was around like the whole Me Too movement and the rise of MAGA and Donald Trump and all of them. But what I realized and started to notice is that I think one of the biggest things that really kind of like ground the gears of my sister and my buddy Chan and a couple of other of my friends about me was, as I've mentioned before, he used to be quite the conservative little douchebag. And but what's funny about it is that your boy here, even though he was conservative, if you asked me on a personal level, what do you think about the LGBTQ community? I'd be like, they deserve every single right to marry because this is before we're talking like 2005 to like 2010, right? So I'd be like, yeah, they deserve the right to be married, they deserve the right to be happy and live their lives and all this other stuff, and there's nothing wrong with it and all these other things. You ask me about healthcare, I'd be like, yeah, everybody should probably have free healthcare because why not? Like, that's just, I didn't, all of my views, most of my views, I shouldn't say all, but most of my views were actually very much democratic, liberal, woke, right? Again, this is circa 2010, so so this was before the term woke became a thing. But I say all that to say that the things that probably must have driven them up a wall, and like my brother-in-law as well, is the fact that it's like, dude, you don't realize you're a liberal. Like, why are you over here flying a flag for Bush in conservatives? And what's funny too is that 2008, who did I vote for? Barack Obama. 2012, who did I vote for? Barack Obama. Yeah. Needless to say, getting back to the point here, some of you that are out there who are like conservatives but angry at everything that's going on and don't understand all of that stuff, yeah, you guys are probably liberals and you just don't want to admit it because you've been brainwashed like I was to think that being a liberal is bad and socialist and all of that other scary terms when it's not. Because your social views, and regardless of what anyone wants to say, your social views and how you view life is actually more of an indicator as to who you should be voting for rather than, I, raised in a conservative family, so I have to be conservative, because that's not the case. All right. Bye.